Hey guys, привет! Welcome back to my channel. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to analyze sentences by parts of speech. Identify parts of speech using visual clues. You can download this lesson on my Patreon. And don't forget to subscribe to get more lessons. Let's get started. Let's begin with the plan you can follow while analyzing a sentence. First, read the entire sentence. Second, highlight all the words in the sentence. Then, determine the part of speech for each word. And finally, pay attention to the role of each word in the sentence. Let's begin with visual clues that can help you identify parts of speech. And the first part of speech is nouns. Nouns are words that refer to people, objects, places, or phenomena. As far as visual clues are concerned, they have endings a, ya, o, ye, I, u, or no ending. They can be in the plural form. For example, мальчик. There is no ending in this noun. Гнездо. The ending is o. Next, verbs. Verbs are words that show actions or states. They have endings t, ch in the infinitive. They change in tense and number. For example, читать. This is infinitive. The ending is t. Бегает. It is present tense and the ending is yet. Let's move on to adjectives. Adjectives describe nouns. Visual clues are endings uy, I, ой, ая, оее, ое, оее. More detailed information about endings of adjectives you can watch in my video Adjectives in Russian. They can be in plural form and they have gender as nouns. For example, красивый. The ending is ый. Маленькая. The ending is ая. The following part of speech is adverbs. Adverbs describe how, where, or when an action happens. Adverb doesn't change. That's why they don't have endings. But they have suffixes, such as o, a, ye, u, ю, и, and zero suffix. For example, быстро. Suffix is or. Слегка. Suffix is a. Let's move on to pronouns. Pronouns usually replace nouns. They are short words without endings like nouns. For example, я, мы. Next, numerals. Numerals refer to quantity or order. They usually don't change by gender, but they can change by number and case. For example, 3. It's a numeral, shows quantity. Первый. It's a numeral, shows order. Next, prepositions. They show relationships between words in a sentence. They usually appear before a noun, pronoun, and numeral, or adjectives and participles related to them. For example, на, с. Next part of speech is particles. They clarify or modify the meaning of other words. They are short words and do not change. For example, не, ли. And there are only two parts of speech left. Conjunctions. They connect words or parts of sentences. Usually, they are short words and do not change. For example, и, но. And finally, interjections. They express emotions. They are usually also short words and do not change. For example, ой, ах. Let's try to analyze sentences. The first sentence is маленький мальчик быстро бегает по парку. The translation of this sentence you will see after its analyzing. So let's try to analyze it using visual clues. We will follow the analysis steps. First, we read the entire sentence. Маленький мальчик быстро бегает по парку. Then we highlight the words. Маленький мальчик быстро бегает по парку. And now let's determine the part of speech for each word using visual clues. Маленький. It's an adjective, and this adjective has an ending E. Мальчик. It's a noun and has no ending. Быстро. It's an adverb and has suffix «о». Бегает. It's a verb and has an ending «ет». По. It's a preposition. Парку. It's a noun in the prepositional case and has an ending «у». And the last step, let's pay attention to the role of each word. Маленький. This adjective describes the noun мальчик. So the мальчик is a subject. Быстро describes the verb бегает. Бегает как? Быстро. Next, the verb бегает. This word describes the action. По shows the place where the action takes place. And парку, it's an object. And here is the translation of this sentence. And one more example. Она шла домой и думала о жизни. So, let's highlight the words. Она шла домой и думала о жизни. Let's determine the part of speech using visual clues. Она. It's a pronoun and it replaces a noun. Шла. It's a verb in the past sentence. Usually, the suffix «л» indicates the past tense. Домой. It's a noun and has an ending «ой». И. It's a conjunction. Думала. It's a verb in past tense. Suffix «л» indicates on it. О. It's a preposition. Жизни. It's a noun in prepositional case and has an ending «и». So now let's analyze the role of each word in the sentence. Она – it's a subject. Шла – it's a predicate that describes an action. Домой – this noun describes a place where она шла. И connects two parts of a sentence. Думала – it's a predicate. О – this preposition shows relationship between a preposition and an object жизни. Here is the translation of this sentence. I hope this lesson will be helpful in understanding the structure of Russian sentences. Thanks for learning Russian with me. Спасибо. Пока.